Actually, yes. Uh, uh, yeah.
Everybody's so creative. I've never been creative enough because I haven't started with a dirty pan from the night before. And then throw loads of cheese on the bottom and get
Ew.
yourself a little egg in the middle because egg go with everything. Throw your hot dogs in. Make sure you add loads of salt and pepper because you got to season that stuff up. It ain't enough salt in them cheese and hot dogs, so we got to add. Everybody's so creative. I've never been creative enough because I haven't started with a dirty pan from the night before. And then throw
Ew.
loads of cheese on the bottom and get yourself a little egg in the middle because egg go with everything. Throw your hot dogs in. Make sure you add loads of salt and pepper because you gotta season that
Why?
stuff up. It ain't
Why?
enough salt in them cheese and hot dogs, so we gotta add more. Now load it up with vegetable oil because you
Why
want to
the
be able to get
oil?
that cheese off the bottom. Even though somebody told you that it'll slide right out, you don't
Ew.
believe them. Now go ahead and saturate that all in that little cheese burrito dog and see how it looked like something you wouldn't eat. Well, then cover it up with ketchup. That way you might be intrigued. You might go, I wonder. But think about it.
I
Everything's edible,
wonder.
just
I
not for
wonder.
me. Now flip it on a plate. See how it's unidentifiable? I told you that's how you want it to go. That's when you know you're doing it right.
Why?
Pair it up with smiley faces. That
And
way,
what's
if
with the
somebody asks you
onion?
why you laughing, just hold the smiley face up and say, "I love these little happy things." They won't think you're laughing at the food. Now, see that grease that's in the pan? Keep that on the pan because you're gonna use that for tomorrow.
Yo, if
And
someone
load
gave me that food, I would laugh. For sure. Holy shit.
Everybody's so creative. Sometimes you got to get really creative when you might not have a pan on hand. Or doing it because you want to. I don't know, but I don't judge. Cut yourself some apples up and put them in a pot. Now get some butter. Go ahead and
Okay.
add that in the pot too and some chocolate. Hopefully it has some caramel and maybe some chocolate.
Okay.
I don't know. Just
So
add whatever
far,
chocolate you like. Make it sweet.
not awful.
Cook it down. See how delicious it looks? See how it look like you might put it over some ice cream? But
Okay,
we're
so
not.
far not
Now
awful.
go on and get yourself a hot
Oh
dog
no.
roll. Throw it on the fire. You don't even need a pan. I don't know what he went through. You can get one right now.
Oh my.
They just look dense.
Ew.
Don't judge. Make it look like you wiped it across the street. And then go ahead and put butter on it. See? Throw them sausages right on until they get real bunchy crunchy. Just be careful. Kids don't try this. Now put it on the roll along
Why?
with that sweet sauce. Don't you
Why?
think your sausages is sweet? Yes, it goes perfectly good together for
Oh,
somebody that likes
God.
stuff like that on their stomach. That make their face look different too when they bite into it. Try
Oh,
it.
I
You
wanna
might
throw
like it.
up.
I ain't gonna try
Why?
it though, 'cause I ain't hungry.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody's so creative. One thing
I'm
about
not
the
trying.
holidays is you may have plenty of
Ew.
leftovers, unless you got a family like mine that bring all their own containers and take everything
Ew.
with them. But if not, here's a recipe to get rid of some of that ham. Make yourself a nice ham
Why
sandwich.
is it
But first you have
burned?
to start by getting the oldest pan you have. Preferably one that's been passed down for 100 years. No, don't get one that's washed real clean. You want one that has some scraped up dirty stuff all on the bottom. Or if it's charred, we don't know. That's the whole mystery of it. Now make a sandwich with that ham and add cheese. You know why? Because it ain't gonna slide down easy if it ain't cheesy. You must add cheese. I guarantee you this is gonna be something different than you've ever seen. And
Yep.
if not, you've done it right. I know
Yeah.
what you're thinking. What kind of oil is that? Whatever you had from Christmas of last year. It don't matter. Look at the bottom of the coffee can. I'm pretty sure you got a coffee can somewhere, some old bunch of cruncher grease. Put it on in there. Patty cake it down. You want to make sure it's smoky.
Oh,
Make sure
God.
the fire alarms are going off so you know they're working. That's a great way of testing them. Now flip it over. See that?
Ew.
Right?
Ew.
See that look?
Ew.
That's what you're going for. Street like. You want it to look like the street. If it don't look like something you driving on, keep going. Just make it real crispy crunchy, almost where you don't even know what's underneath anymore. See how if you look back from a distance, you'll think it's a part of the pan? Because now it is. See, you got last week's dinner and this week's. You know what?
Ew.
You got a 2-for-1. This is so great. Don't go to Kiki's house asking for any of these ingredients
That's
because
right.
I don't know if she'll be okay with this. This is something you want to use your own stuff for. Don't borrow nothing for this. Just use all your leftover things. You're using the leftover pan. Why not? Now, go ahead and flip it up. Look at it. Look at it. Nope, not done yet. Now put it back. Let it go a little
Oh,
longer.
no.
All right, see, the cheese ain't help stick together because that's not what you're going for this time. You're going for ridiculous. See? See how it look like you probably wouldn't eat it? Like it's on pumpernickel bread? But it's not. Everybody's so creative. I
Ew.
know sometimes reading a recipe
Ew.
can be really difficult. So you ever thought I'm just going to make it up on my own, even though no one else would do it? Here's the recipe.
Oh,
Get some
God.
ground beef and patty cake
Oh,
on the table.
God.
And then put an egg right in the middle, a raw egg. Boil it in some
Why?
boiling water until all the water almost evaporates. Then you want to add fufu right into
The
that same
fuck
water.
is that?
That's right. I know it looks different and it probably ain't supposed to be that way, but we're doing it here. Wrap it around that ball and put it in the oven with some oil coated over it for 85 days. And cut it open and that crispy, crunchy goodness all in the middle. Oh,
Why?
you got good teeth. I know. Is that good? It ain't.
It ain't.
Everybody's so creative. I know Mother's Day gonna be slamming this year with this dinner. Make yourself some beef Wellington. You don't quite have the money? Get yourself some ground beef and put it into a log. Make a log and put it in some boiling water. That's right, get all that white stuff to come out. I don't know why. Cut yourself up some dirty mushrooms so you have all the earthy flavor and cook them up in a frying pan. Make them all dark and brown. Now cover that big log with some mustard.
Ew, why?
Season it up like something you've never tasted before. I promise you that.
Yep.
Now get yourself some deli sliced ham. Don't
I
buy
hope
the
I never do.
expensive kind. We ain't going for that. Dinner on a budget. Mom gonna be so proud of you. Now roll it up like that, like something you've never seen before because you probably never had.
Yep.
Are you taking a screenshot of this? Because your friends is not
Stop,
gonna believe this is how
please.
you made it.
Stop.
Now make sure
Oh
you
my God.
put some lines all on top. Gotta make it look really pretty. Now put yourself some egg on. I don't know what that brown stuff was. Cook it for 74
Ew,
days.
ew.
And then cut it open and see how it look. Pour some gravy all on top and whoa! Cover up the
It's like
fact that
someone
you
who wants to be
undercooked it. Mommy
fancy,
left.
but they never tried
Everybody's so
good food
creative.
before.
I
Oh, what
remember
the
when my
fuck?
children were little, it was very hard for me to get meals done very quick. But here's a recipe that I wish I knew about when they were younger. I wonder if they would have made it this old. So here's a recipe for a shrimp Alfredo. Go ahead and watch. You can take all the notes down that you need. I don't want none of y'all to miss this, so I hope my big head ain't blocking too much of it. Take your snapshots.
Oh,
Got it? That's
God.
probably all you will want. Go ahead and put your jar
Oh,
Alfredo right into
God.
a pot and add a bag of already cooked shrimp that's frozen. Make sure it's frozen solid. That way you can baste it. Basting it is very important. Baste it with the Alfredo. There you go. I know you probably like that don't look right.
No.
Because you never did it this way. That's the only reason it don't look right to you. But after doing this for a while, you gonna understand. You got to do things
Stop.
sometime in this work to stand out. See? Now let it cook down some, and then you want to start dissecting it. If you don't know how to dissect, chisel away. Whichever one you want to do, chisel.
Oh, no.
Chisel at something, or go ahead and dissect it. All right. Now turn the heat up and look at it.
Please.
See how it look like some
Just
sort of
get a
science
fucking
project?
pizza.
It might taste that
Just
rich, so
call
I'm not
for a
quite sure. I
pizza.
never
Don't
tried
stop
it, and I
cooking,
probably won't,
please.
Because I'm probably gonna not eat today. See, look at the shrimp. Look how the shrimp looks boingy now. See, now you can eat it for about.
What the
an hour.
fuck
You
is
can
that
chew those
plate?
shrimp up for a long time. They ain't gonna dissolve in your mouth. You ain't gotta worry about that.
You don't even have
Get
real
some noodles and
plates.
pour that right over
Just
top.
get a fucking
I know it
pizza.
looks soupy, but that's what you want. You want it to be sort of like a shrimp Alfredo cereal. See, I know y'all like, where's the seasoning? Don't worry about none of that. Y'all just want to go
Yeah.
to Kiki's house and then have her get on my nerves because I sent y'all down there. We don't need all that. We need to eat food the way it came out, like just like it's supposed to. Natural. That's natural. That's all.
That's not natural. What the fuck? Oh, God. Oh, God. That made me want to throw up. Oh, my God.
Everybody.
Oh, that was awful.